Back in 2021 on TikTok, I did a whole series every day where I would go through my analytics. I would explain how many views I had, how many views that was per second of the day. There's 86,400 seconds in a day. And I would explain the difference between the views from that day and the prior day. It was a super fun thing to do. And I've still been keeping track of my analytics on a day-to-day basis. I actually have a spreadsheet of my analytics for all my YouTube stuff, my TikTok stuff, Instagram, everything. It's super fun. I've amassed over 130 million views across all of my platforms since 2020, with the majority of them actually coming in 2021, with 67 million just on TikTok that year, which was super cool. And I also have been kind of interested in Boogie2988 and other large YouTubers over the last few months. But especially this month has been Boogie2988 because of the Boogie documentary and everything going on surrounding Boogie and all of that. So what I've decided to do for the month of December, so not starting today, but starting in the month of December, is using Social Blade and my YouTube analytics, is compare my analytics to Boogie2988's. I'm planning on making at least one long-form video a day during December, as well as throughout the year. Obviously, I won't be able to compare watch time, but I will be able to compare views, because Social Blade usually updates at the same time as YouTube, or a little bit after, in terms of the amount of views. Boogie averages about 1.5 million views per 28 days, and I average about 260,000 per 28 days right now. He's got 4 million subscribers, I have 3,000. And I'm just going to pick a different YouTuber every month that's larger than me and compare it. So like this month it's Boogie2988, maybe next month it'll be Brandon Perna and That's Good Sports, maybe one month it'll be Finster Live. You know, kind of fun stuff to see over the course of 2024, because I'm planning on bringing back my analytics series for 2024 because it was a fun series. A lot of people enjoyed the math that I did. I enjoyed keeping track of the analytics. I still do it. I just didn't bring the series back because I just sort of, this year was kind of weird for me with everything that happened between the injury, the alcoholism, college, all of that. It was a weird year for me, so there was a lot that I couldn't do. And on TikTok and YouTube, I make long and short form content. And I make content on Instagram now. So the Instagram, though, unfortunately, because of the way their analytics work, can only realistically be an estimate. Because unfortunately, you have to just sort of look through your content and be like, oh, this is how many. But I usually on Instagram only make like one reel a day, just because I'm like, I don't really care, but like you can monetize after you get 10,000 followers, so why not give that a try? This year I'm at about 79,000 views per day across all of my platforms, but that includes multiple days with over 1 million views. My realistic average with the outliers removed is about 40,000, which is still incredibly good. I would like to have 1.5 million views well, actually, I had 52 million views a week, or a year, in 1 year. I'd like to get back to that next year. I have a lot of plans for next year for content, especially with Mariner stuff, maybe some other stuff, maybe some nonsense, school stuff, maybe go to the zoo. I went to the zoo last year, it was awful. Might go to a different zoo. The zoo that I went to sucked. But yeah, I find it interesting to look at numbers and analytics, because people say like subscribers matter and everything, which they do to an extent. But in some contexts, I don't think that the number of subscribers or followers matters as much as we think it does. Because I think the more content you produce, the more it's going to be viewed. And also, the more different content you produce, the better you're going to be on your channel. Now, I'm not going to actually go through and look at the difference between what Boogie and I actually produce. I'm just going to look at the raw numbers of number of views. Simply because that's going to be the easiest way to do it, because half the time when I make shorts, I don't even know how many shorts I made in a day. Like yesterday, I think I made 12. It might have been 14. It might have been 6. I never actually keep track. The reason I don't keep track is because I don't want to. There is one YouTube channel that I know I will probably never beat in terms of views per month, and that's, well, 2 actually, and that's Mr. Beast and WWE. WWE is incredibly popular on short form content, and then Mr. Beast is obviously the most popular YouTuber of all time. I'm excited to try this, so I might try Boogie this month, then a sports creator, all of that. I'm absolutely excited to see it. I think I'm going to make a daily video about it. So thanks.